Hello, Rise and Reflect community, a space where faith meets ambition and purpose first transformation. Here we rise early with vision and reflect deeply with intention. This is your weekly dose of inspiration and real world strategy. Welcome. So, guys, today we're going to talk about money limiting beliefs. Yeah, I know most of us want to be rich. Most of us want to live a life that is full of abundance. Most of us want to attract wealth, and you keep wondering, how can we do that? Don't worry, I got you, and you're going to do this together. Okay, so in today's episode, we're going to look at the meaning of the money limiting beliefs, examples of them, how they manifest, and how we can actually break them, and also make money flow into our lives. So stick by and let's learn together. Okay, number one, when you talk about money limiting beliefs, these are thoughts. Okay, thoughts, what you think of, that creep quietly into your brain, and then they start affecting your financial flow in your life. Okay, and we another that whatever a man thinketh in his heart, that who he is really. So if I'm thinking that I'm very beautiful, then I am very beautiful. If I'm thinking that I'm very poor, then I'm very poor, because that is what people see in me, and that is what I see in me, and that is what will manifest in my life, because I've thought about it several times, and then the thought has been ingrained in my brain. Yeah, and we understand that thoughts in repeated, these are thoughts that are ingrained. Yeah. So examples of this, beliefs that you're talking about. Number one, you could be thinking that you need to work hard to get money. Number two, you could be thinking that, oh, this is very expensive, I cannot afford that. You could be thinking that money is meant for specific people. You could be thinking that people who are rich are very greedy. So those are beliefs, whatever that you think, whichever that you're thinking. So you can relate, what is this thought that you've been thinking about money, okay? And how they manifest. So number one, it depends on the kind of background that you grew in. Okay, maybe you grew up and you had your parents saying, oh, this is very expensive, I cannot afford that, like we need so much money to get that and that. So you grew up thinking that everything is very expensive. Even something that you can actually afford, you start thinking that it's very expensive. Number two, it could be failures. Maybe you've started a business and then it has failed a couple of times, and then I start thinking that, oh, I need to work very hard so that I can be able to make it go the way that I want it to go. That is not true. And then number three, it could be cultural or religious background. We understand that culture and sometimes religion can brainwash people to start thinking of other things. Maybe it could make you think that money is meant for specific people, and that is not true. And I don't want to talk much about it because we respect other people's religion, but we can really get to know when you're being brainwashed by your culture or maybe your religion. So you need to be assertive to be able to note that. And yeah, we know that for us to attract wealth, number one, we need to stop thinking that I need to work extra hard to get the money that I want, and start thinking differently. And then we also need to think that we do not acquire wealth. We don't, but we tune into it. And this starts from our head. Like, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Like, yeah, and you need to understand that whatever you think in your head manifests in your current life. So you need to start on the way that you need to start working on the way that you think. Okay. So in case you're wondering, how can I do that? I know that is the part most of you are waiting for. Number one, you need to identify your belief. You need to identify that. So it could be, maybe I cannot afford that. Maybe I need to work hard to get wealth. Maybe, like, you know, the kind of thoughts that you think most of the time about money. So after identifying that thought, now ask yourself, is it true? Challenge yourself, is it true? Of course it is not true. And then after that, now you can reframe this belief with an affirmation. You can find your affirmation that works for you. Maybe I can give you an example. Maybe you could replace it with abundance comes to me in expected ways and in unexpected ways. I attract abundance all the time. You know, when you start telling yourself like that, your mind will finally tune into that, and when you do that, you will start actually seeing the things that you're thinking coming true. Number three, Number 3, you manifest. I know, like, you've seen many videos about manifestation, how you can do that. So you start imagining, or rather you visualize your life with abundance. You could be imagining living in a very big house that is so beautiful, or driving a very beautiful car of your dreams, maybe checking your bank account with peace and joy. Yeah, so you actually visualize whatever that you're manifesting. And then number 4, you educate yourself. You need to, like, you have to read books. You have to read books. Exactly. These books are going to teach you on how to attract wealth, how to create wealth, okay, and how you can think differently, how you can manage your wealth. Yeah, and maybe ways of investing, and the things that you can learn in books. And I can give you some of the books: The Rich Dad and the Poor Dad. I know you've seen that book. You can check it out. It's a good book. And then The Richest Man in Babylon. I've read it. It's very cute and it's very nice. It's going to teach you very many things. Yeah, you can get other books that can get you out of your financial bondage and give you freedom. Okay, and then of course, let me check another one. You're going to practice generosity. We know that a hand that giveth is a hand that is blessed. Yeah, you need to give out to get abundance. This could be through tithing. You could give offerings in church. You could give donations. You could help the needy. Yeah, the moment you give, you're creating that abundance in your life, because you think that you have so much that you're able to give out. You think that as much as you're giving it out, you'll get it back anyway. So practice generosity, and that is going to work to you. And let's talk about how you can really attract money into your life. How can you really do that? Number 1, we need to understand the principles of attraction. The principle of attractions. I've seen these on TikTok several times. Principles of attraction. Number 1, you have to think that money comes to those who feel worthy of it. So if you don't feel worthy of money, then why would money come to you? If I feel like I'm not worthy to get 1 million, why would 1 million come to me? Exactly. And then, like, it's the same way. Like, if I feel I'm not worthy for a certain person, where will that person come to me? So it starts with you. You have to believe that you're worthy to get that money. Number 2, you attract what you believe and expect. So if you believe that you're going to get that wealth, then that is what you get, and you have to expect it to happen. And then, in case you're thinking, so these are other ways that you can use to attract money. Number 1, you need to declutter your space, create room for abundance. You believe that if I'm giving this out, so if you have attachment issues, I think this one will help, and it's something that I'm currently struggling with, detachment. So please work on it. And then number 2, act as if you're already wealthy. You need to live dress like a wealthy person, eat like a wealthy person, walk like a wealthy person, and then stop saying that you can't afford that. You can afford it. If you want it, you can get it. Then lastly, celebrate money. Any small money that you get, celebrate it. Yeah, and that is going to help really, really. So those are the tips that you're going to use to attract abundance in your life. So in case you're wondering, oh Sharon, how can I do this? Sharon, I'm struggling with that. Sharon. So these are called today that stop thinking like that. Okay. Yeah, and then give yourself affirmations, and then live a life of abundance to attract abundance. So if this episode resonated with you today, subscribe, like, and share. See you next time. I love you. Bye. See you. And comment down below what you want me to talk about next time. Yeah. And for my new subscribers, thank you so much. I love you guys. And for the new subscribers, thank you for joining my community. Thank you. I love you. Yeah, really, you're the best.